Finally, whatever is true, think about such things. Welcome to Truth Is, the podcast based on the blog, based on tidbits of truth that find their way filtering through the mind of Dewey Roth. That would be me, and this would be episode 20, The Barnum Effect. Apparently, one can fool most of the people all of the time, according to this quote from the book Fooling Houdini, Magicians, Mentalists, Math Geeks, and the Hidden Powers of the Mind, written by Alex Stone. And I quote, "In 1948, the American psychologist Bertram Forer conducted an experiment in which he administered a personality test called the Diagnostic Interest Bank to a group of 39 college students. A week after conducting the survey, he handed each student a personality description that was supposedly based on the data he'd collected. The students were then asked to rate the accuracy of their profiles on a scale of 0 to 5, with 5 being a perfect match and 0 being poor. The results were impressive. The average score was a 4.26, meaning that a majority of the students thought the personality descriptions were spot on. Only 12.8% of the students ranked their profiles below a 4.0, which meant very accurate, and none scored theirs lower than 2.0, average. Typical responses from the students included statements such as, surprisingly accurate and specific, on the nose, very good, I wish you had said more, applies to me individually as there are too many facets which fit me too well to be a generalization. The diagnostic interest blank seemed to be a sharp tool indeed, except for one thing. Forer never used it. In reality, he had scrapped the test and given every student identical personality descriptions that consisted of a list of generic statements lifted from a newsstand astrology book. You have a great need for other people to like and admire you. You have a tendency to be critical of yourself. You have a great deal of unused capacity which you have not turned to your advantage. Forer had not unearthed some divine trove of universal truth at his local magazine store, but he had discovered a fascinating and surprisingly universal psychological principle, one that lies at the heart of every horoscope and palm reading and psychic divination, a multi-billion-dollar industry in the United States alone. Forer's original result had been replicated dozens of times. To this day, the average rating hovers around 4.2, and psychologists have since given a name to the astonishing eagerness with which people will embrace stock personality sketches as unique portraits. They call it the Barnum effect, after P.T. Barnum's favorite dictum, "We've got something for everyone." End quote. Truth is, another quote, often attributed to Barnum, but probably actually uttered by a David Hannum, might be more appropriate. There's a sucker born every minute. You can find the Truth Is blog by going to almostthetruth.com, where you can also find my contact information and learn about the humor blog, Almost the Truth. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, like, share, and talk about Truth Is, please, and thank you. My name is Dewey Roth. God bless us, everyone. Truth Is a production of Almost the Truth Communication Services.